am going to let the non-Christians set it up for the Christians. And even though it's my promise, they're going to create a problem. And because you didn't have to deal with this, Moses, in the wilderness, because that was not your situation. Your main problem was with the congregation. Just pause there for a moment. Your main problem was with the congregation, the people complaining, the people. He said, but when they cross the Jordan River, there's a whole bunch of attacks they're going to get. And I need somebody over there who will be different than you were over here. I need somebody in this new movement that's going to take place that understands TikTok. I need somebody over here that understands Instagram. I need somebody over here who understands AI. And Moses, you don't even know how to use an iPhone, so you are okay over here. But for where I'm taking you, I need somebody who's familiar with what they're going to deal with in the future where things are going. I need somebody who knows how to use all these screens and technology and who understands how to interpret it. And I need that next generation, Moses. So it's not that you were not valuable for your time, but time has changed. When many of us were growing up, as bad as things were, there were bumpers. If you go bowling, particularly if you're children or you just don't know what you're doing, there are bumpers that can rise up to keep the ball from going into the gutter. So when a non-bowler bowls and it hits the bumper, it knocks it back on the alley so you can only go off course so far. In days gone by, the culture had some bumpers. We believed that men were men and women were women. We weren't confused about gender dysphoria. Back in the day when there were bumpers, we believed that you married the opposite sex, not the same sex, when there were bumpers. Back when there were bumpers, that you could only go so far before somebody would correct you. But Moses, when they crossed the Jordan, they're crossing into a postmodern era where there is their truth, not the truth. They're going to make it up as they go along. You're crossing into an area where there won't be evolutionary theory, there'll be evolutionary fact. You're crossing in an area where ethics will go down the drain and where people will lose their sense of conscience. And so, as valuable as your 40 years were, Moses, and as valuable as your 48 years, Tony Evans, it's time to cross over. It's time to move, looking at the rearview mirror, but living in the windshield. The rearview mirror is necessary because you need to know where you came from. You need to know that none of this just happened out of nowhere. You need to know about the days gone by, the struggles gone by, the successes gone by, the prayers that were prayed, the failures that were made, the victories. You need to know that. So look in the rearview mirror to see your yesterday. But if you spend too much time in the rearview mirror, you're going to have an accident trying to go to the future. And we all know when you're going somewhere, The windshield is much bigger than the rearview mirror because where you're going is supposed to be much bigger than where you came from. So he said, I've got a promised land for you. I've got a promised land for my people because I keep my promises. But before you cross over, I want you to make sure you've got the right leader to move forward. For 48 years, I have had the privilege of shepherding this flock up until the first Sunday in June 2024. And it has been the joy of a lifetime. But now as they cross the Jordan and you face all the ites and the idolatry, the idols then, the American idols now, when you cross over, you're going to face this, and I want you to know that the foundation you built, I now need somebody who's going to execute it to the next level. So let's talk about the foundation Moses built. Moses' great contribution to the nation of Israel was solidifying the word of God through the Decalogue, the Ten Commandments. In in Exodus chapter 19. Thank you. Where y'all been? First of all, I want to come to you today to say thank you for your love, your kindness, your patience, your understanding, your grace. We know it has been a challenging year. But the good news is God wastes nothing. And I am very, very grateful for the family of Oak Cliff and how much you have meant to me and allowed me the privilege of loving you because I love you. I love you. And I'm grateful for this moment of installation and transition, and the opportunity to be a part of it. Thank you.